Hi kids! Last time in social studies we drew art pictures of the North and the South and what we read and learned that both of those different parts of our country during the 1860s looked like. However, this time, today in social studies, we are going to be looking at some events that led up to the Civil War. And to start that, we have an activity where we're going to use a timeline, and then we're going to be filling out some blanks that go along with the timeline that we learned about in order to help us remember some events that were very important in leading up to the Civil War. And it's going to have some of our causes in there that we're going to be learning about later and going more deep into as we continue to learn about this time in American history. So, you are going to get a group of cards that are paper clipped together. And I've taken the paperclip off of mine already. And if you notice on the top of your cards, you have a date, a year. And 1831 is the one on this first card. And the one on the second one is 1852. Now what you're going to have to do with your team is you're going to have to put all of your cards in chronological order. This means in order of time. So if I had 1831 and 1852, I know that 1831 would go in front of 1852, and so on or so forth. You can line them up side by side, or you can make them into a stack, however fits your group's needs. Now, there are more than enough cards for everyone to get one or two to help put them in order. Once you have your cards put in order, so this one is 1820, in 1852. Once they are in order, take turns in your group reading each card. So the first person in the team will read the card that's 1820. The next person is going to read the card for the next date and time, and so on or so forth. You're going to have 15 minutes to put the cards in order and to have them read in your group. Do not move on until your group has read all the cards, so you know where to find the answers to your questions. Next, you'll be going to the classroom, the Google Classroom. And on the classroom, there is an assignment under Civil War Day 1. You'll need to click on Civil War Day 1 to get to it. You all have a copy, so you don't need to file and make a copy. And it's simply filling in the blanks. Now, I will tell you that on number 1, there is a typo. It says Missouri Compromise of 1850. It's actually Missouri Compromise of 1820. So make sure that you make that note when trying to find your answer, because it will not be on the card that says 1850. There are two different compromises you're going to learn about today. As a team, go through one by one and answer each of the blanks. Remember, you'll need to keep your cards out and in order to help you find your answer. So don't put your cards up until you've completed all the questions. Now, whenever you are finished with all the questions, you're going to make sure you turn in the assignment on the classroom. You're going to review this in just a few minutes after your team has completed it. You will get 15 minutes to complete the worksheet with your team. So that's 30 minutes total, 15 to order your cards and to get them read, and then 15 to work on the worksheet. If you finish reading early and you've read every single card, then you might have a little extra time to work on the assignment, which will give you time to finish and be complete. If you don't finish it, don't worry, because you're going to review it all together, but try to get as much of it done as you can.